Welcome students. As you know, we are discussing about vectors, which is the third mathematical tools in your syllabus and broadly used in different numericals, okay, or solve the critical problems. So we had already discussed about displacement vector, zero vector, triangle rule and different type of vector, okay, as like polar and non-polar. Today we are going to discuss very important point, that is called unit vector. This is very important point. Unit vector. Unit vector. Note the point. And definition is very easy. The vector which magnitude is 1. The definition is very easy. The vector which magnitude is 1 is called unit vector. Okay, and it is represented by a cap equal to a vector upon mod of a. Write down the formula. It is if any vector have a cap, it is represented by cap as like head on head. Okay, a cap is equal to a vector upon mod of a. I will tell how can you find the modulus of a. Okay, so a vector is equal to a cap is equal to a cap is the unit vector which magnitude is all time 1. It means there is a no change in original value by multiplying by 1. You better know, but it shows the direction a lot. That's why it is called unit vector and represented by cap. There are three types of unit vector. This is very important point. This x direction, y direction, z direction. X direction represented by I cap. If I cap is written, you should know that body is moving in x direction. Y, it means it is a j cap. I cap for x direction, j cap for y direction and k cap for z direction. So there are three types of unit vector here, x, y and z, and they enroll by I cap, j cap, k cap. Are you getting the point? Okay, let's suppose I ask 20 Newton force applied in x dimension. How can we change the value? 20 Newton force applied in x dimension. So we can write Fx is equal to 20 Newton directly. It means force acted on x dimension is 20 Newton. This is very easy way. One more smart idea is given to you according to according to unit vector. If I write 20 I cap, tell me what will be the answer? 20 I cap. It means you better know I cap is the unit vector. If we multiply by 20 with I value is 1, you better know unit vector value is 1. If multiply by 20 into I, there will be no change in original value, but I cap shows that body is moving in x dimension. See there, it tells us the direction of x, while here directly written Fx is equal to 20 Newton. Here I am writing F is equal to, if I write F is equal to 20 Newton, you are unable to say anything because only magnitude is given but direction is not given. As soon as or when I put here j cap, what you notice, what you will say, 20 Newton or 20 j cap, 20 j cap Newton. J cap tell us body is moving in what direction? Y dimension. This is the significance of unit vector I am telling. If in the place of j cap I put k cap, you better know 20 Newton force is acting, but in what direction? Z direction. That signify I cap, j cap, k cap. We are multiplying I cap, j cap, k cap. Their value is not going to change, but all time direction gets changes. And you better know this vector which have a magnitude as well as direction. So in old idea, formula was directly Fs is equal to 20 Newton directly, or Fy is equal to 20 or Fz is equal to 20. But in new idea, if you are putting I cap, j cap, k cap, they will shows the unit vector and their direction. I cap for x dimension, j cap for y dimension and k cap for z direction. Okay, so this is all about your unit vector. Now their significance, how can we signify? So two very important points are there. Number one, scalar product of vectors. Very important. Scalar product of vectors. As here written, scalar product of vector, if two vector quantity multiply and it convert into scalar. Note down the point. If we multiply two vector quantity as written, product of vectors, if we multiply by two vectors and result we are getting scalar, this is called scalar product of vector, and it is also known as dot product. Dot. If we are putting dot, it means this is called scalar product of vectors. Are you getting the point? Let's suppose two vectors are there, a vector and v vector, and if we multiply as like dot, so formula will be a vector dot v vector is equal to mod of a mod of b and cos theta. This is vector quantity, this is vector quantity. When we multiply two vectors, we get mod of a mod of b cos theta, and it is a scalar quantity. This is the vector quantity, this is the vector quantity, and its result we are getting scalar quantity. This is called scalar product of vector, and it is represented by dot product. Okay, and its formula we signify as like, we put the example, work is equal to force into displacement. You better know in 9th level, force dot d. Force is vector quantity, displacement vector quantity. If we multiply force and displacement, we will get work, and you better know work is a scalar quantity. This is the best example. As like this, a was vector, b was vector. When we multiply a and b, we are getting ab cos theta, and ab cos theta is scalar quantity. On same way, force is vector, displacement is vector. When we put the dot, I will tell how can we put the dot product. Dot, it means force into displacement, you better know work, and work is a scalar quantity. So this is the example of scalar product of vectors. It's some more formulas are there. We can use I dot I equal to j dot j equal to k dot k equal to 1. Very, very important point. You better know. I dot I, if you want, you can find I, both are unit vector. So I value is 1. Next I value is 1. And I have an angle 0 degree, because I and I are in same direction parallel, and they have the angle 0. It means it will be cos 0. Cos 0 is 1. So we will get 1 into 1 into 1, and it become 1. Similarly, j dot j is equal to 1, k dot k is equal to 1, because I, j, k have a angle theta is equal to 0 degree. Very, very important point. This is, I am talking about dot product, not cross product. Are you getting point? If I ask what value of I dot j, you better know. That was the I, this is the j. They maintain how much angle? 90. It means if you are putting the dot product I and j, it means theta become 90 degree, and theta become 90 degree, and cos 90 is 0. So all time you will get 0. It means except I, j, k, all result will be 0. As like I dot j, I dot k, j dot k will be 0, because theta is equal to 90 degree. This is the big point for you. Okay. A vector dot b vector is equal to mod of a mod of b cos theta. This is scalar quantity. I, j, k dot is equal to 1. All time you keep in mind. While I dot j, dot k, I dot k will be 0, because theta is equal to 90 degree and cos 90 is 0. Okay. So this is all about your scalar product of vector. Okay. I will put one numerical, then it become very clear for you. Okay. Second, vector product of vector. Vector product of vector. Vector product of vectors. Very easy. If the product of two vector is again vector quantity, and this is known as cross product. That was dot product. It is a cross product. If the multiplication of two vector quantity is again a vector quantity, this is called cross product or vector product of vector. Let's suppose a vector is b, another vector is what? A. Mostly we will do for this is non-polar. This is example of non-polar, and previously what we discussed, that was the polar. Are you getting? Let's suppose A rotates towards B as like this, right hand thumb rule. So what a direction? Its direction will be that this is in x dimension, this is in y dimension, and this angle is what? Theta. So it become A vector cross B vector is equal to mod of A mod of B sin theta. It's okay, this is scalar, but here you have to put n cap. N cap could be I cap, j cap and k cap. Are you getting the point? In that case there was a dot. Here is we are taking cross. A cross B is equal to mod of A mod of B. That was cos theta. It is sin theta because it is perpendicular, and perpendicular you have to know sin theta. And here we are putting n cap. It means this is vector quantity. This is vector quantity, while This is also although scalar, but this n cap is unit vector. This shows the vector quantity. So vector multiplication of vector, and this is also known as cross product. Okay, this is known as cross product. It means all time you will get n cap as a I cap, j cap, and k cap. It means that value will affiliated with I cap, j cap, k cap. At least one quantity will be there, and this shows the direction. If I cap is written, it means body is rotating about x dimension. If j cap is written, body is rotated about y dimension. If k cap is written, it means y is rotated about z direction. So this is the formula for A cross B is equal to mod of A, mod of B, sin theta, and here n cap. And example, torque is equal to R cross F. You can see here, R displacement vector, force is vector, and you put the cross, you will get torque. Torque is again vector quantity. This is called vector product of vector, and it is known as cross product. It is known as cross product. Okay, now what will be the values? I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross k is equal to what we get? I cross I. I cross I, it means I and I have an angle 0 degree. For theta is equal to, you better know, I angle 0, j angle 0, k angle 0, and sin 0 is equal to 0. It means all time you will get 0. See, in previous I dot I is equal to 1. Here I cross I is equal to j cross j is equal to k cross k is equal to 0. Whole answer will change. While another I, j, k, you better know this is non-polar. This rotated as like this. If you are rotating anti-clockwise, it means you can get the value very easy. What the value of I cross j? I cross j is equal to, you can see I cross j is equal to remaining k, it will be k. It means here n cap will be k. What is next? J cross k. J cross k is equal to I, and k cross I. K cross I is equal to j. If you are rotating the body anti-clockwise, it will be as like this. If you are rotating clockwise, so no doubt A vector cross B vector is equal to minus V vector cross A vector. It means if you are rotating in the place of rotating clockwise, all value will be same, but they will get the minus sign. Are you getting? So this is called vector product of vector. Okay. Now one example I will put on very easy way. Let's suppose A vector is given as like ax I cap plus ay j cap plus az k cap. This is A vector, and V vector is written bx I cap plus bx j cap plus bz what? K cap. And I ask find the value of A vector dot V vector is equal to. So very easy way you can get the value. So only you better know I1, JJ1, KK1 dot product remaining will 0. AX into BX. It will be AX, BX, and I dot I1. Okay. AX this I dot J 0. AX into BZ, J cross J 0. It means AX only will get the value with BX because it is I and it is I. I, JJ, KK will give you value. Remaining value will be 0 because you better know I dot J, I cross K or J cross K is equal to what? All values are what? 0. Are you getting? So first answer AX, BX plus this into this. You better know J and I 0, J and J dot J 1. So you will get AY what? AY. Sorry, it will be BY. A by BY plus and remaining will 0. Here AZ with BZ because K dot K1 remaining will 0. So you will get AZ and what? BZ. So your answer will be AX BX, A by BY, AZ BZ, remaining value gets 0 due to their characteristic. So what I answer? This is a vector, this is vector, but this whole quantity is what? Scalar. Directly you can get the answer. This is the dot product. In same way, if I ask find the cross product. If A vector is equal to AX I cap plus AY j cap plus AZ k cap, V vector is equal to BX I cap plus VY j cap plus VZ k cap, and I ask A cross B. It is little difficult, so you have to use as like this matrix for what a common I j k. Here also again I j k. Okay. Next, their component. What a component? AX, AY, AZ. Here component BX, BY, and what? BZ. BX, by bz. You will put as like this. Now start solving. A vector cross b vector. If dot is given, directly you can ax bx, ay by, az bz. Your answer will over. But in cross product, you have to do a lot work. As like this. First you put as like I, j, k is common in both. Component ax, ay, az, ax, ay, az, bx, by, bz. It could be 2, 3, 4, 5 as like. Okay na? Now here is equal to. First you put I cap. I cap. We are trying for I cap. Their front values or front row will be what? Vacant. So this and this will cancel out. This into this minus this into this. This is the rule. So what we get here? I cap into a by bz. A by bz. This into this minus cross product. It will be v by az. This is I cap. Are you getting? I cap. This and this will leave. You will get 4 quantity. This into this minus this into this plus j cap. J cap. What will be j cap? This is the time of j cap. If j cap means this row will be left. So again what we get? J cap into, you do just reverse point. You are getting a by, come on, az bx, az bx minus, come on, ax bz plus k cap. What is k cap? K cap means you have to leave this one, not this. Okay. So what is k cap? Very easy. K cap, it means this will be not included. So again what we get here, answer? This and this. Again in same way. So what we get here? ax into by minus ax by minus bx ay. This is called A cross B. And A dot B will be very easy. Ax ay bx by and ax a bx ay by and az bz. That was the dot, and this is the process of cross product. Okay, that's all for today.